Good day. Today we'll talk about what is a pacemaker. To understand what a pacemaker is, let us review the cruise control functionality of our cars. So if we set cruise control for our car at 60 miles per hour and our car is going downhill, the car can speed up beyond 60 miles per hour. However, it will never go below 60 miles per hour. Similarly, if we set your pacemaker for 60 beats per minute, your heart can go above 60 beats per minute on its own, but the pacemaker will never allow it to go below 60 beats per minute. There are pacemakers with wires and there are wireless pacemakers. Let's talk about the pacemakers which have wires first. So there are three types. The one-wire system is generally where the wire is placed in the bottom right chamber or the right ventricle. In the two-wire system, one wire is placed in the top right atrium and the second wire is placed in the right ventricle. In the three-wire system, one wire is placed in the right ventricle, one wire is placed in the right atrium, and one wire is placed behind the heart to activate the left ventricle or the bottom left chamber of the heart. All these wires then have connections to the actual battery or the generator of the pacemaker, which is generally placed below the collarbone on the left side of the chest. This is a generally safe procedure. However, there can be risks such as bleeding, infection, damage to the lung tissue that lies just below the pacemaker insertion site, dislodgement of the pacemaker wires or the battery, and since it's a computer system, there can be malfunction of the components. In terms of restrictions, you have to keep the area dry for a few days, and it's important to follow shoulder precautions, which means we generally advise you not to raise your arm over your shoulder level or push or pull with the arm where the pacemaker is put in. I generally suggest 2 to 6 weeks of shoulder restriction to be on the safer side. I also recommend no driving for 2 weeks to prevent accidental arm motion that could lead to a reoperation if the wires move. The new systems that we implant now are MRI compatible. We will discuss wireless pacemakers in a different video. Thank you. This is Dr. Mehta.